Hello everyone, I am Surendra Jain, Master Teacher in Vedantu. I am presenting you the solutions of JEE Advanced 2018. This is question number 15. In fact, first question of first paragraph from paper 1. This question is from the topic circles, one very important topic for JEE Advanced. Let us see what this question is. Let S be the circle in xy plane defined by the equation x square plus y square equal to 4. And then additional information for the question. Let E1, E2 and F1, F2 be the chords of S passing through the point P0, 1, 1 and parallel to x-axis and y-axis respectively. Let G1, G2 be the chord of S passing through P0 and having slope -1. Let the tangents to S at E1 and E2 meet at E3. The tangents to S at F1 and F2 meet at F3. The tangents to S at G1 and G2 meet at G3. Then the points E3, F3 and G3 lie on the curve. A option x plus y equal to 4. B option x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square is equal to 16. C option x minus 4 into y minus 4 equal to 4. D option x into y equal to 4. Okay, so let us first try to understand what all informations are given in this question. We are given a circle. And clearly we can write directly center of this circle is 0, 0 and radius is 2. Okay, and then we are given three chords E1, E2, F1, F2 and G1, G2 all passing through point P0. This E1, E2 is parallel to x-axis. So its equation can directly be written as y equal to 1 because it is passing through 1, 1 parallel to x-axis. Similarly, equation of F1, F2 can be written as x is equal to 1 and equation of G1, G2 will be x plus y equal to 2 because its slope is given as -1 and it is also passing through 1, 1. Now this G1, G2 will have x-intercept and y-intercept both to be 2, which means it will meet x-axis and y-axis at those points where circle will be meeting at positive x-axis and positive y-axis. So considering all these things, my diagram should look like this. This is my P0 point. This E1, E2 parallel to x-axis, F1, F2 parallel to y-axis and G1, G2 is having slope -1. And these points are 2, 0 where G1 is meeting x-axis, G2 meeting at y-axis is 0, 2. Next we are given that tangent to S at E1 and E2 meet at E3. So if we draw tangent at E1, something like this, tangent at E2, something like this, okay, this point will be E3. Okay, now similar to this, if we draw tangents at F1, F2 and G1, G2, they will be meeting at F3 and G3 respectively. Now all these 6 tangents and these 3 points can be seen in this diagram like this. You can see tangents at E1 and E2 meeting at E3, similarly F3 and G3. Now the question is these points E3, F3 and G3 lie on which curve? Now to do this I will give you two methods. One, that we find the coordinates of E3, G3 and F3 and we will put in all these options. Number 2, I will find locus of all such points E3, G3, F3 from which if we draw two tangents, this tangent passes through P0. Okay, so let us do it one by one. So first method. So in this method, I will first find the coordinates of E3, G3 and F3. To do this, we can see for E3, G3 and F3, these chords E1, E2, G1, G2 and F1, F2 respectively, they are chords of contact. So I will use the concept of chord of contact to find the coordinates of E3, G3 and F3. So if we take for any general point alpha comma beta, okay, the chord of contact is t equal to 0. And for this circle whose equation is x square plus y square is equal to 4, this t equal to 0 will become alpha into x plus beta into y is equal to 4. Okay, now to find E3, To find E3, we will compare this with the equation of E1, E2, whose equation is y equal to 1. To find F3, we will compare this equation with equation of F1, F2, whose equation is x is equal to 1. And to find G3, we will compare this with equation of G1, G2, whose equation is x plus y equal to 2. We have already found in previous slide. Now if I compare with first one, okay, so this will give me E3. You can directly compare. We will get alpha upon 0 equal to beta upon 1 is equal to 4 upon 1. So this gives alpha equal to 0 and beta equal to 4. So this point E3 will be 0, 4. Now similar to this, if we do for F1, F2, we will get this point F3 to be, I am writing directly. Similarly, it will be 4, 0. And similarly, if we do for G3, by comparing, we will get this G3 point to be 2, 2. Okay, for this, let me do the calculation. Here we will be getting alpha upon 1 is equal to beta upon 1 is equal to 4 upon 2. So from there, we will get this alpha equal to 2 and beta equal to 2. So these 3 points we have got as 0, 4, 2, 2 and 4, 0. Okay, now if we start putting these values in these options, we can see x plus y is equal to 4 is the option which is satisfied by all these 3 points 0, 4, 2, 2 and 4, 0. So A option is correct. In fact, no other option is satisfying it, so only correct option is A. Now I'll tell you one more method to do this, in which I will try to find locus of a point from which chord of contact passes through P naught, which is 1, 1. Okay. Now do so. Let take h, k be such point. I think this is standard method. Let h, k be such point. Okay. And from this chord of contact, equation of chord of contact will be t equal to 0, which is x into h plus y into k equal to 4, because this circle is x square plus y square is equal to 4. Now on this chord of contact, we need 1, 1 to lie always. So 1, 1 if we put, okay, we will get h plus k equal to 4. So that required locus here would be x plus y equal to 4. So from this also we can say that all these points from which chord of contact, if passing through P naught, will be having equation, will be lying on this locus x plus y equal to 4. So hence answer A. So this completes my solution of this question. I hope you like this solution. Thank you so much and stay tuned for more questions. Bye.